Do you want to create crazy animations in CapCut like these in less than 10 minutes? So right now, after we have CapCut, we have to drag this gray thing into the scene and make it the scale up so it fills our entire scene. Then I have found this grid. I'll just scale it up. You can find any grid, or you can even change the color, but for me, this is good. And I'll drag it here to the one corner and just put it here. Now I'll go ahead and create a first keyframe right here, and then I'll create another keyframe around here. I won't create it at the end though, because I have to do some polishing, and I'll just take it to the other corner, just like so. So now if I take this to the end and hit play, you can see that it works from one corner all the way to the end, and it works its way there. And this is good to add some sort of interesting points to your viewers so they don't get bored watching your video. All right. Now, first things first, let's drag into the YouTube logo. This is a PNG of a YouTube logo. I'll just scale it down a little bit. Now, what I want to do is I want to drag this YouTube logo all the way down like so. Then I'll add some rotation to it, something like this. And as you can see, it's visible, so I'll just drag it down like this. All right, so I'll create a keyframe for a position, and I'll create a keyframe for the rotate, and I'll drag it all the way here where I want it to start appearing into the scene. So I'll create again keyframe for these things, and I'll drag it here into the scene. And for this one, I'll reset the position of it, the rotation of it to 0. And just like this, it looks good. So if I hit play, you can see that it goes in, but it's slow as fuck. So let's just drag this here. So let's again replay it. Yep, it looks much better. But we can still play with this. As you can see, it looks absolutely not right. So let's go over here to show keyframe animation. Right click on that. Left click on it, I'm sorry. And as you can see, now we're going to manipulating the Y position as well as the rotation. So what you're going to do is select both of these keyframes and then go over to the graphs and select this cubic out. If it's not downloaded, make sure to download it, of course. Okay, now for the rotation, we have to do exactly that. So let's just go ahead and rotate, select both of them, go in again, cubic out, and there you go. It looks absolutely much better. So if I hit play, you can see that the YouTube logo popped in. Now, around here is where I want to start the scale and keyframe, and then around here is where I wanted to scale it down all the way until it's small. So something like this. Maybe build it faster, just like so. All right. So then I'll go ahead and go to the scale, and I'll just manipulate this by my own. So I want it to start fast and then go slow. So what you're going to do is zoom in, take this knob here and put it like this. So, or maybe something like this to start slow. Something like that would be perfect, dude. So let's just drag it like this, start slow, and just disappear out of sight. So then I'll shorten it all the way here. So as you can see, it pops into the scene and then goes off. Right as about as to go to off, I want to put the Instagram logo here. And I want to scale down the Instagram logo, and I want to put it up here. Now, once I add a keyframe here to this, I'll just match this to the clip of the length of the video. So I'll just go ahead and create a keyframe, position keyframe here. And once it's about to disappear, I want the Instagram logo to appear inside the middle. So if I hit play, yep, there it is. But what I want to do is I want to also set the opacity here to another opacity keyframe for this thing. So here we are in the opacity, and I'll just create a keyframe for this thing here to set the opacity to minimum. So, whoa. Okay, create a keyframe here for the opacity, keyframe here for the opacity. And then I'll set this keyframe here, or if you cannot select it, this is a pro move. Select this other one, and then you'll basically select it like this, and then just basically manipulating the scale out. I'm sorry. So it doesn't matter, right? So as you can see, it's gone off, and we have now Instagram popping in. But it right now looks not very interesting. So let's add some filters and effects. So first things first, let's add an effect. Let's call this shake effect. So let's drag in some shake effects. So something like this, but we will drastically put the speed of this effect. Obviously, it's not downloaded for me, but I'll just wait until it's done. There we go. So as you can see, if I play, this is absolutely hard. Like, look at this. That's hard. And if you're explaining something or shouting, that's a good effect. But for us, we need to just put the strength to probably like 1. Maybe not 1, though. Maybe something like here, 11. but then the speed to be very low. Or you can, like, while you're playing the video, you can adjust the strength. Something like this is perfect. And as you can see, now we get yourself an animation from YouTube popping in to YouTube going back to Instagram logo popping in. Perfect. Now, Instagram logo popping in does not really look as good. So let's just kind of fix that. Let's just go ahead and show keyframe animation, show the Y position here, and select both of them again. And then go over to graphs, and then again, cubic out. And yeah, there you go. It looks much better. Or you can now drag this to kind of disappear earlier. And just something like this. So here is the full thing with animations. As you can see, YouTube pops in, then YouTube is gone, and Instagram goes in. So yeah, pretty much that's how you do it. Now, I've just noticed that this all looks extremely boring, so let's maybe spice this up a little bit. Let's add some crazy ass rotation animation to this bitch. So first things first, let's just bump the rotation to like this. No joke, something like this, but make it so that it's hidden still. 180 degrees. So 180 degrees here, perfect. And as it's about to hit it, as you can see, we have a little rotation animation popping in. As you can see, yeah, there it is. Looks absolutely magnificent. Now you can create another rotating keyframe so it continues to rotate to, again, 180 degrees. Something like this. So it just continues to rotate, and now you manipulate this. Select all of them, and maybe not select all of them. Let's just go one by one. First things first, what we want to do is we wanted to do something interesting while it's rotating. So select maybe the middle one and create this auto curve. And let's see how it does it. So it slows down, but I have a better idea. What about this, where it starts somewhat like slow, then it speeds up while it's in the middle, and then it slows down again. So as you can see, yep, this looks absolutely magnificent. And now this is like all of these little things, as you can see, YouTube logo popping in. And this is absolutely magnificent. I know this logo is upside down, but you can probably make it like start from the upside down position or start from the original position and then do this. But it's for another video. The whole point about this is to make cool animations like this. So as you can see, YouTube logo pops in, and now after it's gone, we have Instagram that rotates, and now we want to maybe like just push Instagram here to the side and then have like Instagram text to pop in. So if you want to do that, then that's absolutely easy. What you're going to do is, again, select Instagram right around here once it's settled and create a position keyframe again, and then create another position keyframe here, and then drag the logo here to the side. Now select the X one, because we have not been manipulating the X one quite a while. So just select this one and then start fast, and then actually don't select that one. Select this one and then drag this all the way here. And while I'm doing this is because it won't interfere with anything before it, right? So as you can see now, once it's done and it starts fast and it slows down right around there. As you can see, it goes a little bit behind it, so something like this. And now once it chills here, we want to show text of Instagram. So go again over to text, drag in the default text, position it here as soon as this keyframe ends. So something like this would be perfect, right? Here, and then position the text here. Position it somewhere around here and just say Instagram. Perfect. Now go ahead and change the font as well. So let's just go ahead to, for example, Rubik, just put it here. And then what you're going to do is obviously cut it here so it's not as long. So once it pops in, and then you can go over to the animation and just maybe select this pop in animation already because it's preset. And there you go. You got yourself a little animation in CapCut. So as you can see, YouTube logo pops in, then YouTube is gone, and there we have Instagram. But as you can see, it's a little slow. So what you're going to do is maybe just drag this keyframe around here. So it's, I mean, not this thing keyframe, start, yeah, with the X keyframe and drag it around here. So it starts a little earlier, right? Then it kind of like continues, and then it starts a bit earlier, and just drag the Instagram logo here, maybe a little bit earlier. Something like this would be perfect. So just nail it at the keyframe again. And now if I hit play, as you can see, YouTube logo pops in, then YouTube is gone. We have Instagram. Absolutely magnificent. And this is how you can do keyframe animations or any type of animations in CapCut that will keep your viewers engaged throughout the entire video. And again, thank you so much for watching another video of mine. Make sure to stay safe, and as always, peace.